also new warnings from the FBI and the EPA as a new wave of cyber attacks are hitting water systems nationwide, with at least 7 states now reporting attacks targeting their systems. So far, there's no evidence that these attacks have made water unsafe to drink, but investigators are pointing their attention to Iranian hackers. NewsNation national correspondent Brooke Shafer joins us live with more on this story. So, Brooke, what states are now reporting these hacks this morning?
Well, Markie, we know Michigan now reporting cyber attacks on 9 of its water systems. Federal officials say cyber attackers have locked people out of systems, even led to boil water notices in some places, though they didn't specify exactly where. So far across the country, at least 7 states have reported incidents. The largest has been Minnesota. Authorities there said 30 water systems were recently targeted. In Bram, just north of Minneapolis, local leaders said hackers shut down the operating controls at the water treatment plant. Officials in Minnesota, though, at least stressing these cyber attacks did not impact water quality.
What they were able to do is they were able to switch either immediately to the manual controls or briefly shut down and then go to manual. But this really shines a light on the fact that we have to get to the bottom of what is going on.
The FBI is investigating these cyber attacks. They have not said who is responsible, but the agency had warned Iranian hackers have been targeting our water systems and other critical infrastructure in what could be the latest move in digital warfare. Markie.
Brooke, thank you. I'm now joined by Michael Crean, an Army combat veteran and Senior VP of Managed Services at Sonic Wall. Michael, thank you for your time. You know, there's live debate right now about whether or not this is even Iran or somebody spoofing Iran to inflame tensions. In your eyes, does this have the markings of the IRGC, and how do you tell the difference?
You know, I think it's a little early to judge. We've got our intelligence organizations, we've got the FBI. Everybody's looking into this to try to determine what it is so that we can learn how to protect ourselves better. Does it have the markings? Yes, but I'd hate to be the one that just comes out and says it and doesn't have enough information to clearly and cohesively say, yes, this was them.
Why would Iran, or any adversary for that matter, target water specifically? What's the logic there? What are the intended impacts?
I mean, the logic there is that there's a huge psychological impact on our citizens. If we start to determine that our infrastructure or maybe these operational technologies are too connected to the internet, it makes it a simple, easy task for somebody to start disrupting our everyday lives. Thankfully, what has been reported so far, there's been no risk. The water is still safe and we're good. We just have to make sure that we're protecting them to get out of the way of what could be something that could be a bigger impact to how we live. And water is a very essential part of how we do our day.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it causes mass panic, mass chaos. Let me play some sound for you, Michael, because the president was just asked about this Minnesota hack, specifically over the weekend. I'll play what he said and get your take on the other side.
I just want to mention that we heard in Minnesota there was a cyber attack, and they blame it on Iran. I don't think so. I blame it on Minnesota because they're grossly incompetent. There was a cyber attack of 30 water plants, and I would blame it on Minnesota and the governor, the corrupt governor of Minnesota. They like to say, oh, it was Iran. Iran should be so lucky. Iran's got bigger problems than worrying about Minnesota.
Michael, curious what your take is, your reaction to him blaming state leaders rather than the nation we're at war with.
Well, I think we all have to take responsibility for this action. You know, it comes down to even some of these small little towns. You know, I think about, and not that Ohio has been enlisted, but I think about the small town that my mom lives in. It's 7,000 people that that little city is managing the water supply there. It's an awful lot to become a cybersecurity expert.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.